Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. If you are interested in seeing how I created this look as well as some product information and swatch comparisons using the Eternal Eclipse palette from Lunar Beauty, then go ahead and keep on watching. So today we are discussing the new palette from Lunar Beauty, which is Manny MUA's brand. This is the Eternal Eclipse palette. That is what she looks like if I can get it close. So lovely. I do have I have every product that other than some of the liquid lipsticks. This collection was the first liquid lipstick that I purchased from him, but anyway, I do have all of the eyeshadow palettes that Lunar Beauty has launched, so I wanted to go ahead and do some swatch comparisons with his previous palettes in the event that you already have some of those, see if this new palette is something that you need. And yeah, so first things first, the palette, let's pull up the palette details. So first things first, this palette is still available on Lunar Beauty's website, and if you're not in the US, I don't know if they do international shipping or not, but anyway, it's also available on Beauty Bay, so you can purchase it there as well, and it is $48. Let's see, they describe it as the Eternal Eclipse palette is a 15-pan eyeshadow palette with 7 mattes and 8 shimmers, and these shades blend easily and effortlessly with our classic Lunar Beauty eyeshadow formula. Are you ready for a night out on the town or a night at home? Eternal Eclipse is your girl. So now we're going to go ahead and get into swatches of the Eternal Eclipse palette. The first shade we're starting with is called Flare. It's the Icy Peach shade with Reflect Gold Glitter. And this one is not super shimmery. It's kind of, I don't know, it's just not as in your face shimmer as the other shimmers that you will see, but it's really pretty. I think it would be a good highlight shade. Next we have Adamantium, which is a true silver metallic shimmer. This one is so pretty. And then we have Meteor, which is a glitter topper with blue, pink, and gold reflect glitter. Oh, that'll be so pretty just over. I really want to use that shade. Okay, and it's actually for a topper, pretty pigmented. And then next up we have Gold Dust, which is an antique gold shimmer. There we go. Okay, so then next up we have Desert Sky. This is one of my favorites. This is a bronze shimmer. Oh, so pretty. And then we have Dusk, which is a matte peach. And then we have Rose Thorn, which is a, what does it say? Matte Dusty Rose. Oh my gosh. Sorry guys, I've been probably shaking this camera this whole time. And then we have Sandstorm, which is described as a matte tawny brown. Next up is Summer Sky, a matte chestnut brown. And then Earthbender, a matte chocolate brown. Okay, and then we have Starry Eyed, which is a gunmetal shimmer with holographic reflect glitter. Ooh, that one's super pretty. Okay, and then we have Smoke, which is a matte deep gray. Deep Sea is a deep blue shimmer with blue reflect glitter. It's really pretty as well. Okay, and then we have Lagoon, which is a deep matte navy. Okay, I can see the navy. I think I described it as like a murky blue. And then the last one is Night Sky, which is a matte black with multi-dimensional reflect glitter. That was not a good swatch. Okay, so anyway, that's what she looks like. Okay, so these are the two palettes that are going to be the most similar, and sorry if you can see the reflect. Let's see if we can scooch. Okay, so as you can see, the reason that people feel they are similar is because they are both have some warm tone neutrals and then this blue. I will say that I did some swatch compare, or maybe I just looked at it. Some of the shades do look similar, so I'm going to do some swatch comparisons now. So first, of course, let's take Nemesis. This is from the Greek Goddess palette. He did launch this palette in, I think, 2018, and that was his holiday collection then. So I'm putting it right next to that Deep Sea shade, and as you can see, they are different. I think Manny explained it in his video that they're the similar shimmer, but this one has a black base and that one has like a blue base. So they are similar, but they're not the same. Okay, then the other shades that we thought looked similar. I was gonna say, I think Persephone might be similar to Sandstorm. Yeah. I mean, they're both matte browns, so they are similar. I'll swatch Cleo next to Rose Thorn, but I think Cleo's going to be a lot lighter. Yeah, Cleo's like more of like a light pink compared to like the mauve pink. Okay, and then I'll show you Aphrodite next to Earthbender because I feel like they look similar. Actually, they don't. You can kind of see the difference. This one's definitely more of a like maroon burgundy to the brown. And oh, the last one that I think is anywhere in the same ballpark would be Hera, and we'll compare it to a Desert Sky. I cannot see. Well, that was a bit of a crooked swatch, but actually Hera is kind of like an in-between of Desert Sky and Gold Dust. It's a lot lighter. So those are kind of the similar shades, but not for 15 shades. There's not that many that are super. Oh, one more. Let's do Athena next to Flare. Yeah, Athena's a lot brighter. So anyway, not really any super similar shades. So I think you could have both palettes and, you know, get your use out of them. Here's the Life's a Drag palette. There's not going to be, other than Beat. Well, okay, so we'll do Beat. I'll do Beat right above Flare. Yeah, Beat is a little bit more of a like gold, or not gold, but like it has like, it's peachy maybe, I'm not sure. It's definitely a different color. And then, well, I can already tell that, oh, you guys can't even see what we're comparing. So Legendary, let's do Legendary next to Gold Dust. Yeah, this one's not as, this one's like a true gold, and that's like that dirty antique gold. Mug and, let's do Mug and Earthbender down here. So Mug's actually more brown, like Earthbender's kind of a mix between that shade from the Greek Goddess palette and Mug. Kind of looks like that. I think Sickening is going to be close to Sandstorm. So we'll just do Sickening below Sandstorm there. Actually, hold on a minute. Let's do Sickening above Dusk. Also ignore how dirty my finger is from all these swatches. Okay. Sickening and Dusk are pretty similar, but again, they're like neutral mattes. So really, again, there's what, 1, 2, yeah, there's really not that many similarities. Okay, so now here's a palette I know there won't be any similarities. This is the Strawberry Dream palette. Oh, I guess let's just do Horizon for, oh no, this is gonna be way too bright. Yeah, it has that like kind of antique-y like tone to it, but it's definitely a brighter version of Gold Dust. Okay, but anyway, the rest of the shades are completely different. So that one, and then another palette that I don't think there's any similarities, but let's just double check. This is the Moonspell palette. And yeah, I don't think there are any similarities at all, really. I guess we could compare Sarah to Rose Thorn. Sarah's a bit more brown, but yeah, they're all, those are all of our comparisons. I definitely think that, at least compared to the rest of Manny's brand, this is a different palette. I don't think there's very many shades that overlap. So if you do have other palettes from Lunar Beauty, I think you'll still be happy with this palette. I don't think you'll regret having it. Yeah. So let's go ahead and get into the eye look. Okay, so we are going to do the just quick little eye, I guess a demo. It's not quite a tutorial, but I just wanted to explain that I am wearing this is a band to help my wig adhere to my head, so when I talk later, it's not flying all over the place. Anyways, that's why I look like this, and I went with the blue wig because I wanted to, everybody's been calling this like a pop of blue palette, so I just wanted to really lean into that theme. So anyways, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, and I'm going to push these bangs out of the way. So we're gonna look a little bit ridiculous, but I'd rather not have these bangs in my eyes for while I do my makeup. Okay, so I'm going to use this is the Nars Tinted Smudge Proof Eyeshadow Base. I've been using this lately, and I found if I set it with powder, it works pretty well. The only palettes I've had difficulties with this primer with are the ColourPop eyeshadow palettes, except for their new one with Raw Beauty Christy, but they're like my Frozen 2 and one that they did last year, and then the oh gosh, the Baroque palette. Those are the two that I've really had some issues with. And I have a new camera stand today, so we're just doing the forward facing camera for this video so that I can kind of see and make sure things are going good with this new camera stand. And I don't actually normally like to set my primers with powder, but I found that that's the only way to get this primer to cooperate or work its best. I like my really high quality shadows, which I'm sure my Lunar Beauty shadows would fall in this category. I just haven't tried this primer with any of my Lunar Beauty palettes yet. But like my Natasha Denona palettes, my Melt palettes, those all performed on this eyeshadow base fine without setting it. But then they performed like as, you know, like even better with setting it. Like they just blended easier, things like that. So that's what we're gonna do. But if you have an eyeshadow primer that you use that you like, where you don't set it, you know, keep doing that. It's just personal preference. For me, it's personal preference / what works best for that eyeshadow primer. Okay. So I actually just bought this like giant, I didn't realize it was so giant, this F12 brush from ColourPop. We're gonna use that in my Laura Mercier setting powder. And obviously with this, you know, blue wig, we're going to go for the blues in this palette today. Maybe some of those grays, I can't decide. Probably blues and grays will match this wig. I think the shade Smoke. I think I'm gonna try and start with Smoke in the crease, but it's kind of a darker gray. So I'm going to use a fluffy blending brush, but one that's on the smaller side. We're going to use this Morphe M456 brush. It has blue, I think it's just blue staining on it. I don't actually think that it's dirty. No, it's just stained. Okay, so we're going to take the shade Smoke, that gray right there. And I'm just going to, okay, first of all, we're going to move some more of this hair out of the way. I know, I think I was watching Karen Harris's video where she said she felt like she had to pull in a lighter shade from her Baroque palette to really blend this out. So we'll see. if we feel like this can be a crease color. I think I might just go into like Rose Thorn, that like more mauve-y purpley color if we need to. I feel like this is blending out pretty nicely. I'm able to get this into the crease without feeling like things are getting too crazy. I might put like just a touch more. And honestly, I probably should have used my Urban Decay Primer Potion eyeshadow primer for this look, just to, you know, actually test out the blendability of these eyeshadows, because any blending issues I have, I know I'm gonna probably blame the primer and setting combo, because normally I don't use my Lunar Beauty shadows with a primer that I need to set. Okay, I think that's good. Looks nice and blended, and it's not like a scary crease color. So okay, I'm gonna go with, just gonna do that on the other eye. So now I'm taking the Alter Ego number 7 brush. It's just kind of like a domed, like short pencil brush, and we're gonna go in with that shade Lagoon, and I'm just gonna put that on that outside crease. Oh yeah, that's a nice shade. Okay, and then I'm going back in with that Morphe M456 with no extra product on it, and we're just gonna blend those two shades together to create it. Hey Ty, will you close this door?
What, you want like the clonk, 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 clonk?
Yeah. Ooh, those blend really, really nice. Oh my gosh, that's like such like a, I don't want to say sultry because I feel like that's not the word I'm looking for, but such like a, like, yeah, sultry, I guess. Blue. Okay, so now I'm gonna do the same thing again on the other eye. Okay, wait, let me help you, let me bring you into my dilemma. So I definitely want to go in with this blue shade, but I also really like this shade Meteor up here. I think that's really interesting. Adamantium, it's lovely. So is Starry Eyed. And then really, I think we're gonna, do I want to deepen up? I just really like, I don't know. Okay, we're gonna deepen up the outer corner a tiny bit with Night Sky. Okay, we're gonna use this Sosu X Kaylee SK07. It's, I think, technically a lip brush, but I like to use those types of brushes when I just really want a very precise application of it. Okay, so I kind of just did it like as if it's like a wing, and then let's see if we blend that up, smoke that into the rest of the shades we already put. It added just a touch more depth. So on the other eye, I did like just kind of a line like right there. I don't know if you guys can even see that, like that, to just give it more of a fun shape, I guess. I don't know, not sure why I did it. So I'm just gonna do that on this eye, just so we have it matching on both eyes. I think I'm gonna put Deep Sea. Okay, I've decided. We're gonna do Deep Sea using my BH Cosmetics. This is from the Crystal Zodiac collection, and all of my numbers have rubbed off, but it's the flat eyeshadow brush. I'm gonna spray that with some MAC Fix Plus, and we're going to take the shade Deep Sea. We're just gonna put this all over the lid. Okay, so this is obviously a very smoky look. What I am going to do is spray the opposite side of that same brush with MAC Fix Plus again, and then we're going to take that shade Adamantium, that silver, and we're just gonna concentrate that to the inner corner a little bit. and blend that over that deep C shade. It's giving us like a nice bluish gray towards the front. What I'm actually going to do is build up the night sky, that black, in the outer corner a bit more, because I like when my outer corner is darker than the actual lid shades themselves. I'm actually going to put the Lagoon shade right over where I put that black, because I really just want it to be that deep, like murky teal color. And then we're going to blend all that together. I'm going to do the same thing on the other eye. Okay, I think I got the eye looks to where I sort of want them. I'm going to have to finagle this one a little bit because I went a little hard on my blending and made a mess. So anyways, I'm going to fix that. Going to do my base. Going to come back with pretty much everything done, and we're just going to do the lower lash line, and yeah. Okay, we are back, and I cut these bangs on this wig myself, which is, you know, better than cutting my own bangs myself. But anyway, the struggle is real on making these look nice, because I didn't do the best cut job. Anyways, so while I was gone, I put on my Pure Cosmetics Love Your Selfie foundation. I mix LN2 and LP4 because I think it's LP6 or something. That's actually my shade, but that's sold out. I can't remember. But anyway, those are the two I mixed. And then I used my Benefit Cosmetics Hula bronzer, and then I decided, you know what? We're doing a Lunar Beauty video. Why not use my Lunar Beauty palettes? I actually have his Moon Prism powder highlight too, but I wanted to use the Greek Goddess highlight palette anyways. So we used the shade, what is that? Stargaze as our blush. And then this highlight that is just making my skin look so shiny. I went ahead and mixed, what is that? Harpy and Muse. And as you can see, I've gotten a decent use out of this palette. So that's what we did. I went ahead and put my ColourPop cream gel liner in Swerve in my waterline, and now you're all caught up. So we're going to again do what we did on top on the bottom. So I'm going to first take Night Sky, and I'm actually just going to keep using that Sosu X Kaylee, that lip liner brush, and we're just going to keep this just really tight to the lower lash line. And I'm not going to bring it all the way in. I kind of stopped where like blue, what is it called? Deep Sea and adamantium, where like they sort of meet. I kind of stopped it right there, if that makes sense. Okay, so next up, we're going to go in with that shade Lagoon, that like really murky blue color, I feel like is the best way to describe it. And I'm going to take actually my Melt X Beetlejuice. This is like a little smudger brush. I don't think they marked the numbers on here. But I'm just going to smudge that Lagoon shade where we put Night Sky. And I'm taking that further to the inner corner because I'm okay if that blue goes there, goes to the inner corner. I just didn't want the black going all the way. Okay, and now I'm trying to decide if I want to mix that gray in as well so that it looks the exact same, but I don't think so. I think I'm gonna leave it like this. And I actually need an inner corner shade. So I'm gonna take this ColourPop E10 brush. It's like this tiny little pencil-y brush. And I think I'm gonna take just a touch of adamantium, that silver shade, and just pop that on the inner corner. Yeah, see how that brightened up? Well, I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, you can. Brightens up that inner corner. And if you hear that sound, that's my boyfriend's frogs that are in the same room that I'm filming in. It's a makeup and frog room. Obviously a showroom as well. The frog knew I was talking about it, so it stopped. Got self-conscious. Okay, so I'm gonna go do lashes and then I'll come back and show you the final look with lashes and lips. Okay, so this is the finished look. What do you guys think? I am obsessed. I did use my ColourPop Tootsie lip liner, and then I did use the new lipstick that he launched, the shade Aura. I did not use the liquid lipstick he launched with it. I did purchase it, but I just didn't feel like it's like more of a terracotta-y shade, and I just didn't want to see, or wasn't interested in how it looked with this look. So anyways, overall, first impression wise, love this palette. I've obviously only done the one look with it so far, but swatching it, I think it's incredible. I will probably try and use this. I'm definitely going to use it a bit more on my Instagram. I don't know if I'll end up posting anything with this. If you guys want to see more videos with this, let me know. Want to see more looks with it, I'm happy to do that. But for right now, I like the shades that really are calling my name are Desert Sky, and then just that whole middle row of mattes, and then obviously, like I said, Meteor is like, it was hard to not use that one today. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope the swatch comparisons were helpful. Product detail information I hope you found helpful as well. Anyways, and so that is it for me today. I will see you guys next time, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye!